What up, YouTube? Just want to make this video right here about gymnastics. So, this video I want to make and go into my own details and explain the different benefits of gymnastics on the body. Um, for my own self, I've been a part of gymnastics since the age of 5, like just in my personal life. I've learned how to do backflips and notes, run off notes in my own fashion, my own way. So I'm not a extremist when it comes to it either, but I I I just do it from my own level of that I do it from. So gymnastics has a very deep um, connection with calisthenics. So what is calisthenics? Calisthenics is all natural body weight workout movements, push-ups, pull-ups, dips. You know, from me personally, leg workouts is calisthenics too, like lunges, squats, sit-ups. So yeah, you know what? I should play some music in the background, but no, I just continue to keep going. But yeah, gymnastics, it serves as a I googled, honestly, since I've been older, like 4 years ago, I googled the self-beneficial properties of gymnastics on the body. It helps out with your reproductive organs, which is like your abs. You know, it it restores your abdominal muscles and digestive tract, and it enhances it. From a spiritual part, this is things that I realize in my own self that gymnastics does. It it rewires your brain. It can also be an enhancer to your like your pineal gland. Like a lot of people notice that practice like martial arts, like it can refreshen your different parts of your brain, and it can restore memory. Like, and it can actually make your it can help your muscles. Okay, this is the deep connection. When I mean muscles, like when you do calisthenics, you can actually use gymnastics as an enhancer in when you're doing calisthenics. For example, calisthenics is all natural body weight movement workouts. So there'll be push-ups, pull-ups, dips, sit-ups. So like if you an experienced gymnastics like me, I see people on YouTube, they in Facebook, they been out there. I don't know how they made it learn how to do it. I just learned how to do it. I learned how to do backflips, just at home by myself. I didn't Google or look up on YouTube videos or go to no teacher to learn how to do backflips. I just did it. It just came to me natural. Like I just kept practicing until I finally got it over time. So behind that, I just wanted to share that. But natural body workout movements as far as like push-ups, sit-ups, dips, sit-ups, leg workouts like crunches, leg lifts with, for your calves. If you was to do like a set of 20 push-ups, 25 sit-ups, like 3 sets, you can add in like 10 backflips. You don't have to do them 10 in a row. This is how I do it, like, and it actually will help expand your muscles and your joints. It'll help your joints. Gymnastics doing backflips can actually enhance it can help grow your skeleton. It can make your neck bones and your neck get, larger and stronger. People don't notice that. Your Adam's apple help your Adam apples grow. They help your chest, all this, like, your abs, it's actually helpful for your dental. Like, these are the benefits of gymnastics. Like, it's good for your hair too, because your hair is an extension of your brain. in your nervous system. Your nervous system controls your everyday consciousness. It'll help heighten your consciousness, you know. And if you know anything about spirituality, like, you know, consciousness is like the number one thing that's associated with spirituality. Consciousness, like, that's the whole base of spirituality, having consciousness. So what is conscious? That's the third eye, the seat of your soul. And it's not right here, it's in the middle of your forehead, the middle of your brain. So I could have went more, I could have made it better, but that's just like, that's it for right now. That's just my take on on gymnastics, like, you know. But I don't know how long this video gonna keep playing, but I'm gonna just expound more. For me, gymnastics, like, what I notice is it brings oxygen, more oxygen flow to your abdominal, like, you know, this part of your abs or whatever, you know, it'll bring an extra opening, like, it'll bring that extra to you, like, you know what I mean? And like gymnastics, it's another enhancer for, like, you know, like I was saying, you can mix it in with your calisthenics workouts, and that right there alone will help out with, it'll help out along with, like, your, with, like, extra conditioning cardio. It'll bring, like, an extra wind to you, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of ancient, you know, warriors, combat artists, you know, that do combat sports, they practice calisthenics and they know these things. I know. So, like, you know, a lot of people not out here telling you about gymnastics and that connection to spirituality. I didn't expound a lot on spirituality and gymnastics and that connection, but I can on another video. But this is the video I want to share for now. You know what I mean? Like, I always, you know, but the more that you do it, it won't always be, like, for me, I'm so experienced with gymnastics to the point, like, I can do it at a level to where people don't do it. Like, I practice it so much that, like, with my calisthenics, that, like, I know how to improvise between the different levels at which I'm able to do it with my calisthenics. Meaning, like, I can work out real hard or real light, and I know how to do a backflip and time it perfectly, and, you know. But gymnastics, basically, like, a lot of people, I don't want to use the term brain dead, but a lot of people are suffering from what you call brain dehydration. So the main two elements you need for a healthy brain is air and water. So gymnastics works well for that. So I'm not gonna tell nobody, you know, how to go about it, but for me, I just practice my gymnastics at a level into where, like, which I do it how it benefits me. You know what I mean? I do backflips, I do round off backflips, and I hit a note, like, you know, I do about, when I was younger, I could do like 20, 50, I almost could do 30 backflips at one time. So that's just my take on that. You know, it can help guard your energy, can help make your aura feel strong, your torus feel strong around your body. A lot of people don't know what that is, but your aura field is how people remember you, your energy, how you were felt. Your torus field is your energy projection on people. They one and the same, though. So, that's just what I wanted to say, man. Like, a lot of people don't believe in, like, my beliefs, but sad for them, poor for them. I mean, I would want to know better to, live better. You know, gymnastics on a spiritual aspect, another spiritual aspect it has with that's connected with spirituality. Gymnastics is it help you see portals around you, like because we live in a universe with stars, and those stars are portals, and the sun is a portal as well. So that's why I say like it'll keep your brain hydrated. It'll keep because a lot of people gravity tends to weigh down on them, right? And with that gravity weighing down on them all the time, daily, what that's creating to them and it's doing to them is internally, like on the inside, like brain wise and then body wise, because your brain is and your body is connected. What that internally is doing is weighing down your heightened senses. What's your heightened senses? Your brain chakras, your higher chakras. So, and what they're doing is keeping you, like, in a sense, blinded from your higher self, or your higher intelligence within you. Because, like, what defies gravity? Gymnastics. So that's another spiritual connection to it too. Like, just think, you sitting down all day, you hunched over, your spine isn't getting any activity. They say the kundalini and spirituality, and it's the main thing that activates your seat of your soul. It's called your kundalini. And what is that activated through? Your spinal column. So believe me when I told you, gymnastics does help your adrenal because it's part of your spinal column. What else is connected to your spinal column? Every other bone structure in your body, all around, from your legs, your head, your brain, your teeth, everything. So that's just what I wanted to share real quick. I mean, I don't know what other people do, but I know what I do. That's just that. That's just what it is. So I hope maybe this video can reach somebody, man. And I don't know, man. A lot of times I go on social media, Facebook, YouTube, I don't get a lot of follow because I don't promote myself well. It's just what you call going through shy phases. But I just tell people, always seek and find, do better. Just know gravity is real. Gravity is real. And what's the opposite to gravity? The opposite of gravity is what? Defying gravity. And there is something always out there to defy gravity. So just keep that in mind. I'm not speaking hieroglyph. I'm not here to speak no myths or no fantasies either, or no fairy tales or no fatals or any of that, or no giving nobody no false hope. I'm just here to simply share this video. I know a lot of people not gonna see it. I hate cybersecurity, don't get me wrong. They might see it before anybody else because I gotta do some work to get some followers, man. But besides that fact, they say being aware is being alive, so you always gotta be aware of your atmosphere around you and your environment. It's an organism, living species. So a lot of people tend to get angry throughout their days because they don't understand gravity is weighing down on their senses, and what that internally is doing is like kind of rocking their brain, what you call to sleep. And gravity is like, keeping them like in a level to where they kind of like what you call unconscious. You go from conscious. Let me say this levels: unconscious first, conscious, then subconscious. So a lot of people is walking around in their conscious, going in and out. It's almost like they going in and out. They conscious to they unconscious. So what example is that? It's like if you had some. It's just like if you had your Bluetooth on. If you turn your Bluetooth on and another person can pick up your signal, that's internally like from conscious to unconscious. Like it's like the further you go toward the other person's phone, you going more into conscious. But you go right automatically out of conscious because where you standing at with your Bluetooth phone nature. So you kind of getting a connection and you kind of not. It's kind of just like like a light bulb just clicking on and off by itself. But that ain't literal to take either. So don't take that literal either. It's just a metaphor to show you a comparison. It's an example to show you a comparison. That's all I wanted to say in this video, man, about my take on gymnastics. Like, because a lot of people don't realize, like, what's going on internally. You know, it's always good to eat healthy, drink healthy, but it all also starts with working out. If you don't work out the body won't work itself for you. A lot of people are under these traditional mindsets that it's not good to work out, not good to do gymnastics. Like, you know, that is a part of your everyday vitality. You know, gymnastics, calisthenics, running. Like, you can actually heighten your vertical. You can actually heighten your vertical, and this is off my own experience. Running every day, 1 to 2 miles until you can reach 5 miles, and incorporating push-ups with backflip and what you call gymnastics. A lot of people don't know this because they not triers. They don't try things new. They don't try new things. They don't go out there and come up with ideas. They not being creative. So I'm gonna cut that out right. Yeah, they not. People are not coming up with People don't do things outside the box. People, I don't know, that's not where I want to go with this. So I don't want to rock nobody to sleep either with like any new forms or traditions that sounds convenient to the ears either. But I'm also here to tell you like things that people should do. Always be aware and practice safety first. But my main purpose of this is like, you know, a lot of people see me and they get intimidated. Oh, this person, is something about that person that's different. Well, that's because you forgot the number 1 and 2 and 3 factor, gravity, you know, and conscious and unconscious and subconscious is 2, and your higher chakras and your lower chakras. When you understand those 3, you understand that everybody is different. Everybody's on a higher energy by themselves, other people's on lower energy. You don't take that and you condemn that person to, oh, I feel this type of way. That has nothing to do with what? Gravity. That has nothing to do with the subconscious, unconscious, and unconscious state. And it has nothing to do with your higher chakras and your lower chakras. That is just a feeling you got due to your gravity, due to gravity being pulled down on your first brain and your second brain. You are not able to see that. So what is that doing internally? Is you making you angry. And when you get angry at another person, and you fought this person. This person's the reason why you didn't get this done in your life. All these years you had a unsuccessful tried these things. How did that have anything to do with that other person? You know, this is the thing I tell people about. You have to be self-aware. You have to understand if you wasn't doing anything on a subconscious level, from a conscious level, if all you do is sit on computers all day and be nosy, and you not understanding gravity is weighing down on your body, and you go around, you know what I'm saying, with this anger mentality, as if this person is always the fault for you, why you have mishaps in your life, that's all you gonna get out of life. It's always somebody's fault. It's always this person. So I'm here to always bring a solution to a problem and help you figure out in your life why you have not figured out in your own life why you couldn't figure out what was the main problem to your source. Like, I can't blame anybody, just like you can't blame anybody either. Nobody can blame nobody for their problems. Just because you don't like a person, hey, what they got to do with the things I just mentioned? That's everyday life. That's a part of you. Working out is a part of life. So, we don't go on a tangent about it either, but I wish I could talk about more, but I'm going to click off here and make a better video another day. So, I don't know what to tell people. Like, I'm different because I do things out of courage and I do things out of my own self-decision making. Like, for example, like, I'm not gonna share this video, but I am, and when I do, you gonna see it. And I ain't made a long video in a minute, and this is my first day back at it, but so I really don't know what to tell people, man. I mean, I just tell you, I don't want to necessarily I don't want to necessarily tell a person to be positive, because that can mean I'm talking at you from another level. Like, and you could take that and play on my words and be like, oh, he's going to competition with me now, and that's not even my aim or purpose. So I just always tell people, always seek better, always, you know what I mean? Don't always look at things because one thing I learned is this: nothing's never what it seems. Just always remember that nothing's never what it seems. When I learned that principle right there, that took me like to a better part of my better path in my life internally. Everybody's not able to understand it or can't or may not ever be able to understand it, but everything is not what it seemed. It took me a long way in my life as of now. I mean, when it comes down to like personal problems in my life, like, I have never really been the type of blame nobody else. They're just me. But yeah, that's just my take, man. I would tell people, man, like, financial stability and another person having it, like, I mean, kudos to you. You accomplished something. All I can do is say congratulations to you. I'm happy for you. If you learn how to do something that you never learned how to do all your life, congratulations to you. Thumbs up. I always wish the best for people. I mean, I'm not believing in fairy tales and flying unicorns or whatever, but I am here to say, like, I will give nobody no false promises or fairy tales, but I'm here to tell people, always seek better. Always want better for yourself. Like, because there's a lot out there, you know, but there's a lot out there to be learned, relearned, and learned. So let me get off this video, man. I hope that when I start getting viewers and followers or whatever, it can convince, or make somebody or motivate somebody to do better in their life. You know what I mean? So that's all I wanted to, drop off here, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, I can always just hope for the best. I mean, I can always tell people, things they could always do better for themselves. But is everybody wanting to listen to that? as I know, no. But so that's just my take on gymnastics and its connection to spirituality. A lot of people may see different from their level in their own life, but I always do things work out. Always, practice. Make it your lifestyle. Make it your everyday habit. Make it your bag. Make it your, make it your second thought. Make it something that you remember like the back of your hand. That's just me, man. I mean, and I always say respect to all my teachers to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but yep, that's all I wanted to leave here, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, hey, whatever you see, I have no control over that. Whatever you may think, I can't read thoughts or I can't handle. But this right here I talked about, I can get with you on that. I mean, anything else, hey, it's outside of me. Like I can't do nothing about it. And, that's just real life. That's just what it is. So,